1019 KACQ.
I'm Casey Chapman here, bringing you your local Lampasas area news. This newscast is a service of Hoff Power Ranch and Supply. It was a little busier for LPD yesterday. Officers started out responding to a noise complaint in the 600 block of Southwestern just past midnight. A theft was reported in the 700 block of South Key, and dispatchers sent them out to cool off a domestic disturbance reported on Goldman. A shots fired call came in from the 1200 block of West Avenue B, and officers were sent out on a criminal trespass in the 300 block of North Ridge. A few suspicious vehicle and person calls came in, including one at Brook Park, one in the 1300 block of East Central Texas Expressway, the 300 block of North Park, another one at Quality Inn, and in the 300 block of North Ridge. LPD, fire, and EMS were all dispatched out on a wreck in the 600 block of South Key that sent one to the ER. No arrests were made by the city. The county booked in a 49-year-old Kempner man on an out-of-county charge. Other than a suspicious person call, Lomita stayed quiet. Kempner worked a civil matter, an animal complaint, a livestock issue, and worked a fraud case. County deputies stayed busy responding to a couple of alarms, settling a disturbance, worked a few civil matters, a criminal mischief call, and rolled out to Cove to clear a wreck. The burn ban is back into effect for Lampasas County. If that changes, we will pass it on. Stick around, more Lampasas local area news is coming up next.
Ran into an old friend the other day, lives in a town about 40 miles from here. Hadn't seen him in a long time, glad to renew the acquaintance. After talking old times for a while, I asked him why he was in town. Said he came here every so often, mostly to go to Hoff Power's Ranch and Supply to pick up feed or renew his feed contract. Really, I says, do they treat you right? Oh yeah, he says, I check around on prices here and they're right on down there on cattle feed, especially if you contract it. Store inside's pretty good too, he says. Get your blue jeans or a pair of boots if you need them. Better selection of clothes and ranch stuff too than you can find around here anywhere. Pretty good recommendation, I thought. Hoff Power's Ranch and Supply in Lampasas.
KACQ 1019.
If you are one of the many Lampasians who commute back and forth from Austin for work each day, this news may not surprise you.
A study by the Texas Transportation Institute at Texas A&M says that I-35 in central Austin is now the busiest freeway in the state, knocking the West Loop in Houston, or I-610, from the top spot. Specifically, the study cites I-35 from US 290 south to Texas 71. During peak traffic times, it takes nearly 3 times longer to travel on I-35 in central Austin than during free-flowing traffic. And at its worst, it takes 5 times as long. John Mark Dempsey, TSN News.
In sports, the former Badger rival Liberty Hill Panthers lost their head football coach to cancer yesterday. John Mark Dempsey reports.
Liberty Hill coach Jeff Walker died early Tuesday after an 8-year battle with cancer. Liberty Hill Superintendent Stephen Snell sent a message to Walker on Monday saying, "This place is better because you were here, and these kids are much better because you coached, improved them, loved them, and built champions." Walker's team is currently 8-0 and headed to the playoffs. He has coached at Liberty Hill since 2017. He was head coach at Rogers from 2008 to 2013. Walker had a 97-24 record as a head coach.
Liberty Hill's coach Walker was only 52 and will be missed by many. No Badger High School sports this week while remote learning is in effect. We'll find out Friday what it looks like for next week. The middle school boys basketball takes on Taylor today on home court with tip-offs at 5 and 6. And the middle school girls will be in Taylor.
It'll be mostly clear skies out for you tonight as you're making your way home, with your temperatures falling to 33, and you'll get in some northwest winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Your winds could gust as high as 25. Mostly sunny all day for you tomorrow, with your temperatures peaking at 51. Cloudy later in the evening, with temps bottoming out at 30. And a mostly sunny day again for you on Friday, with a high near 57, a clear night, and a low of 32.
Texas Comptroller Glenn Heeger stated yesterday that the state sales tax revenue totaled just short of $3 billion in November. That's just over a 6% drop from November of last year. The steepest decline were again in oil and gas-related sectors because well drilling and well completion remained depressed. Receipts from the information sector were also notably down due to the federal ban on sales taxation of the internet access services. Receipts from restaurants remained down from last year, but significantly higher than in the early days of the pandemic. As restrictions have eased on in-person dining and consumers continue to embrace pickup and delivery restaurant services. Sales tax total revenue for the 3 months ending last month was down 5% compared to the same period a year ago. For your COVID-19 update, Texas added another 2,000 active cases of the virus since yesterday, bringing the total to over 188,000. We're over 21,000 fatalities statewide so far, but over 976,000 Texans have recovered, and that number is up 14,000 since Monday.
Around the region, Bell County is up to 8,441 total cases. Coryell County is up a dozen at 2,539, with 231 of those being active cases inside the Coppers Cove city limits. Burnett added 5, now with 1,434. Mills up 5 as well, with 150. San Saba added 1 with 313, and Hamilton is up a couple at 298 total cases. Here locally, as of this morning, Lampasas County was reporting 57 active cases in the county. That's a 9-case jump from the previous report. The number of total cases now sits at 593, including 12 fatalities, and 5 remain hospitalized.
Are you looking for a job or maybe going garage selling? Here's Trinity Hutzel bringing you Inside the Fold.
Hi, my name is Trinity Hutzel, and I'm bringing you Inside the Fold. If you're looking for a job, Lampasas Radio is hiring where you can apply in person. Hoff Power Chevrolet still has immediate openings for a porter or quick service technician. LA Porter Construction is still seeking an experienced 980M loader operator and Class A truck driver for the rock quarry. And through December 24th at 201 North Arnold Street, lit every night will be a free Christmas display for you to go see. And this weekend, only one garage sale listed so far, 1907 Grand Canyon Drive will be open from Saturday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And for your baking needs, don't forget you can always get vanilla for $17 a liter or fresh free-range eggs for $4 a dozen. Thank you for watching. This has been Inside the Fold.
Thank you, Trinity, and thank you to our viewers. We will see you again tomorrow. I'm Casey Chapman here with your local Lampasas area news.
1019 KACQ.